Hello DIYers, welcome back to another tool unboxing videos. This one is from my friends from Flex. It is the mid-torque impact wrench kit, which I think, because of how powerful Flex tools are, is basically all you need as a DIYer to cover all your bases. The model number is FX1451. This kit comes with the stacked lithium battery, so that's 750 foot-pounds of bolt breaking torque. And the stacked lithium battery in this kit is the 3.5 amp hour. We'll show all the things on the back first. You can pause on this screen in case you want to read any of this, since you can't always find this information online. 1/2-inch anvil size, 4.2 pounds. All right, let's open it up and see what's inside. The case is really nice. Almost all of their kits come in this hard plastic case. I really like them. Okay, and let's see what's inside. Not bad. They got your little clip. They have the charger over here. We have our one battery. And there we have the tool itself. And here's a shot of the 160 watt fast charger. See, it's kind of written over here. And here it is, Flex's FX1451 mid-torque impact wrench. Light's super bright, pretty usable. We have our settings here. You can have it here in slow mode if you want some precision. 2's more of a medium speed. Pretty fast actually for a 2. 3 settings down here, full speed. Of course, just like other Flex tools, there's the automatic mode. This mode stops it automatically when it's spinning so that you don't accidentally over torque the fastener that you're using. We're on the top of my toolbox over here, so we'll grab a 1/2-inch something, about a 21. This is just from Harbor Freight. It's just a Pittsburgh socket, super cheap set. The hog ring is very snug. And there you go. And just for a size comparison, I'll grab the high torque impact from Flex. Here's the high impact torque wrench. Last time I did a brake job, I used this one. And you can actually see the old Flex style here and the high impact versus the new look and feel for the mid torque. This is going to be the form factor that all Flex tools are going to have in this next generation coming up. Okay, let me get a battery. This one has the 6.0 amp hour battery. And you can definitely see the difference between these two tools. We'll lay them flat, see if we can get a better angle. Definite difference, even if we swap batteries here. And we'll put the big battery on the mid-torque, so that you can see. That actually sizes it pretty similar, but man, what a difference. Okay, so here's the thing. I think that this mid-torque can do everything that this high impact can. It's not really a fair comparison because this is a first gen Flex tool. The mid-torque is one of their newer models. If you can find one of these kits on clearance or just leftover at a Lowe's, it's definitely worth thinking about because it is great. The shock absorbing dampener here, it actually feels really nice. And I believe the mid-torque has it as well. Yeah, here you go. You see it just flexing just a little bit, but this actually keeps it from getting into your wrist. Okay, and now that we've seen the unboxing and compared it to the high impact torque wrench from Flex, let's do a really quick demo of the tool in action. I have an old Volkswagen Passat that needs a new valve stem core in one of the wheels. So we'll use this tool and we'll take everything apart. So if you're interested in seeing this tool in action, stay tuned. We got a couple more minutes on this video. Hello again, DIYers. Today we're going to remove and replace the valve stem core on one of my car's tires. The tire has been leaking air ever so slightly, and I suspect the valve stem core might be the culprit. But while we prep and raise the car, I just wanted to say special thanks to Flex for helping to make this video happen. We'll be demoing Flex's mid-torque impact wrench in kind of a fairly typical DIY situation. While removing lug nuts isn't fully showcasing the range of the tool, I do think the size of this mid-range impact makes it very easy to keep handy in a drawer. And I do find myself reaching for it more often than high impacts, even the one from Flex. This mid-torque is a great all-rounder. And now that the tire is removed, we'll get the 4-in-1 tool out of this Maddox stem core kit. The kit, by the way, is only like $2 at Harbor Freight. This tool is definitely one you don't have unless you've done a DIY repair like this before. It allows you to remove the inside part of the valve stem, like you see me doing here. The cool part is that this is a really fast way to remove all the air from a tire quickly, and try to catch that cord before it flies away, which I totally would have done if I wasn't focused on making sure the shot wasn't blocked. Probably. Once the tire is fully deflated, the rest of the 4-in-1 tool is basically thread cleaner bits to ensure that the threads on the stem are all cleared for the new core. I only used 2 of the 3, one for the outside and one for the inside. There's a tapered version which didn't seem to fit this particular valve stem. The only other thing in the Maddox kit is the stem cores. You'll see here that it's a perfect match for the one we removed. So let's put the new stem core in and use the tool to thread and tighten it. Just like with most things this small, we're only going to tighten it slightly snug. I gave it another turn after that just to make sure it was tight, but it feels like even that was too much. And that's it, the DIY part is done. Now we get to put the wheel back on and use our fancy new Flex mid-range impact wrench. The model number again is FX1451, and this particular kit has the 3.5 amp hour stacked lithium battery. We'll use Flex's automatic mode in order to zip these bolts just snug. It's a really cool feature that tells the tool to stop tightening when it starts impacting. It's great because it allows you to just pull the trigger and trust the tool to stop before it over tightens. And of course, just like any job, we'll still check everything with the torque wrench. But for now, let's inflate the tire while we can lower the car back down. We'll also put a new valve stem cap on since that's missing, and finally, we'll get the car off the jack. Now we can torque the lug nuts properly. For the Passat, the wheels are 89 foot-pounds. Lastly, we'll put on the hubcap. There's a notch on the hubcap that matches to the valve stem. Line that up, and a couple thumps will get the cap back on. And there we go. This DIY video is now complete. Again, while the Flex mid-torque didn't really get to show off, it's still a great everyday scenario to see the tool in action. If you have any questions about Flex tools, leave a comment below, and I'm happy to share what I know. And while you're there, don't forget to subscribe and like the video too. It really helps out the channel. Thanks for watching. I'm Alan, and this is Metaloop. I'll see you next time. These batteries don't come fully charged, but we'll see how much charge is there. Yep, 1 bar, not charged. Put this on.